Alright folks, so this week it's just going to be a little bit of a tutorial on getting that body line out and the way I approach it. We're going to be using keys and we're going to be using the vacuum puller. So this is an old BMW 1 Series, but you can see here the body line is crushed right in there. What I'm doing, I just got the body line tool and I just marked it just to show me where that body line should be. So what we're going to do is, I have the maxi here, we're going to weld on some keys along this body line. I'm going to get the vacuum puller out. When I pull this out, there's a high ridge on it being created here from that impact. When I have this out, I'm going to tap that down. You might just need to do a little bit of pinning there with the dent puller, but it should come out nice. But just to show you how I do it, if you're on the fence about buying one of these, I'd buy one. They pay for themselves with 1 or 2 repairs. They're very effective. The good thing about it is it's a vacuum floor puller, so you can pull a car from anywhere in the shop, any angle. Like what we used to use was wedge clamp, and we used to have these pots on the floor. But the only thing about that is you'd have to line the car up perfect to where them pots are to be able to pull it. So you'd be moving cars around and everything, and that's the good thing about these is you don't need to worry about that. You can just pull them from anywhere. Anyway, let's get going. Right, okay, like I said, have a few keys here, have the attachment on. Let's get welding. Start over here. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to use keys here, weld them on, put the rod through it and pull it that way. But there's other ways you can do it as well. I used to use the wiggle wire before we had keys, and that used to work good as well. I think the keys just gives you a more stronger kind of pull, but if you don't have access to keys, wiggle wire also does a great job. Okay, so now that they're done, fuck you looking. Anyway, okay, now that they're on, we'll stick the rod through here and we'll set up the vacuum puller. I think this might just fit in. Sorry, see, it's on an angle, so you kind of bend it. Okay, so now that we have the keys on, I have the rod going through it. What we're going to do is, we have this called a bear claw clamp. I'm going to put these in here, hook them on, and then we're going to set it up. Oh, sorry. We're going to set it up with the vacuum puller. All right, so let's go. Yes, sir. There you can see that's secure. It's simple, line it up, plug your air line in, turn on the valve, and there is the suctions on there. What I'll do, I'll put this on now. I'll get my height with the where I want to pull it, and we get going. Because of the angle of the body line, I'm going to want to pull this up at an angle, not just dead straight. I'm going to pull it slightly up. Right, so I have it all set up there. You can see what I mean. Have it on an angle coming up, just because of the way the body line is. If I pull that dead straight, it's not going to come out as nice. So you can see it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this just like on an anchor thing, and that's going to come out. So I'm going to hold the phone. I'm going to hold the camera in my hand just to show you now. And I'm going to start pulling. There you go. That's the pop. So that's looking nice now. It's looking more straight. Put a little. There we go. What I'm going to do is, remember that ridge I was talking about? We have a little ridge there, a bit low wall here as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to then pull this out and we're going to hammer that ridge down. Okay? Okay. Just above the body line a little bit. And what I'll do is I'll stick a weld on this just with a bit of pulling pressure while I hammer that ridge down. Same along here. Bit of a ridge along here. This simple technique of just doing that little weld and pulling it out here while I hammer down makes them that high spot go down a lot easier. Plus it brings out your low area. Yeah, that's feeling way better. Good there, little tap. Over here. Now, way better. A little low here. Okay, I'll just speed it up a little bit. What I'm doing here now is while I have the pressure on the panel, I am just going to get as much of the low area out as I can. Same underneath the keys here. I'll get as much out as I can while I have the pressure on it, because I feel it's always better to do that because it reduces the amount of spring back on the body line, so it will stay where it's supposed to be. Okay, so it's all off, but you can see now the body line comes all the way along here. It's nice. Came out. Obviously there's a bit more metal work to be done. I can get the dent puller just on here, dress up a few areas. But that's how I get my body lines out usually. Nice and easy. Nice even pull. More controlled, because then it'll come out nice. It feels nice. And just continue on with a bit of work. But anyway, yeah, if you're ever thinking about getting one of these, I'll get one. I also have the gunny wheel one. It's over there somewhere. It's over there. But yeah, definitely get one. See how quick it is. Get a nice pull on it. Bit more metal work onto the filler stage. Moving on, what we'll do is now I'm just going to do a few time lapses here now, continuing on with this job, doing the metal work, moving on to the filler work. Hopefully you enjoy it, so sit tight. Right, so what I'm doing here is on the DA P80, then I'll move up the P120 just to get rid of any scratches or anything that's on the panel. Try and get it as smooth as I can. And like I said, finish a P120. Then what I'll do is I'll tap down any high spots. Then moving on to mixing my filler here, we're using 3M Platinum Plus as always, great stuff. Put that on there, wait for it to set, let's get sanding. So starting off with the sanding, I'm using the 3M hard purple block with P80. Just doing the body line there, then working my way on the curve and then up towards the front of the panel where it meets the door. This is the first game, obviously. I doubt I'll get this in the first game, and we will be putting another skim on this after, but I won't be doing the full body. You'll see now further on the video. And there you go. I just really kind of needed to do the back half of the repair. So I'll just put this wipe on and fingers crossed we get it in this one. Same approach though, P80 up to P120, and then usually when I'm finishing off it's P180. Right, let's pick up the tempo. We're on P180, so that means there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're nearly there. So as you can see, I have the masking tape there. I'm going to put a load of Geico on there, focus on my body line. Geico is a man's best friend, body man's best friend, I mean. If you don't use it, start using it. I use it all the time, every day, and every filler repair. Absolutely love it. Shows you your highs and lows and make sure that you have no imperfections. Here we are, just feather edging it out, and looks like we're nearly there. So, sorry, I am just going to show you this in real time. I have a lot of people commenting saying, can you please show us how you get your sharp body lines? So, here it is here, just have the body line tool, have it all measured, and I'm just going to run it along the arch. When I get a nice pencil line, I just run that masking tape just right along that where you can see the pencil line. What I'll do is I'll put a bit of Geico then just over the masking tape. I'll sand it down with my block nice and smooth, nice and flat, and then when I finish I'll just run another little bit of Geico on it, because that's going to show me exactly where my body line is, and then I'll take off the masking tape. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a really sharp body line when I pull this masking tape off, so it's up to you now to gauge how rounded out that sharp line should be. So I usually have a bit of P400, and I just run my hand over the edge of that body line just to blend it in with the original body line, whether it's sharp or whether it's well rounded or slightly rounded. But anyway, this is where I'll leave the video. Hopefully it helps a few of you with getting that body line out, pulling wise with the vacuum, the keys, then moving on to your filler stage. I'm in the process of working on them big McLaren videos now. I'm going to do a bit of editing, but thanks for watching anyway, and I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic weekend. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.